Hey guys, it's me again. I'm back, and this time I'm going to show you how to make one of these. It's not the dog, but what's on her head. It's a headband made out of yarn, and it's very easy to make. First you'll need to braid a long length of yarn like this. I'm not sure how long it is. I just cut off very long pieces of yarn. You can make it as long as you want. And the way I braided this is the fishtail technique, because I cut 3 pieces of each color, green and blue. And then the bow section, which these pieces are, I'm going to estimate and say they're at least 30 inches long. And you can cut as many of these as you want. Right here I have 24 pieces tied together with another piece of yarn. Excuse my dog, she loves to lay under my blanket. And they don't really have to be even, because when you spread the ends out, you won't be able to tell that they're uneven, so don't worry about perfection. And I tied it right in the center, or as close to the center as I could, and just did a regular knot. And to attach it, you can either attach it on, you gotta fold your length of yarn in half like so, what you braided. And this here is the center. You can either attach this bow right in the center, or you can attach it to the side. I'm going to attach it to the side by first I gotta make sure my length of yarn to go around my head is even. Excuse the shakiness of my camera. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. I'm gonna place the bow where I want it, and then take the yarn that I tied around the bow to keep it together, and I'm gonna wrap it around. Excuse me. Okay, I've only wrapped it once and brought it up like this. They go underneath. You wrap. Okay, to explain this, you see how that is underneath? You do it to the other side, and then you bring both ends up and over, and to make it go under again, then you tie it off with the regular knot. Excuse me. And there you have it. You see how I knotted that underneath there with a regular knot. That's pretty much all there is to it. And how to make those. I had to attach the 2 pieces anyway, and how you make the bow. But to do the fishtail braided length, I will show you how it's done on some yarn I have here. You can use all of the same color or 2 different colors. I'm going to, excuse me for a moment, cut some blue yarn. And it's not as hard as you think it is. It's actually pretty entertaining and fun. And I just found this little piece that I just pulled out of the blue yarn. If I can find the end of the blue yarn, or necessarily don't have to find the end of the yarn, I can just take that. Now to cut all of the pieces of yarn as close to all the same length as possible to match up the ends, like so. And excuse the rocking there for a moment. I've got my camera resting on my leg, which my leg is resting on my dog, because she's like right up under me, up against my legs. Now, as you can see, I've matched up the ends, and then I bring it all the way down to the end. Then we just trim it off like so. You can use as many strands as you like, but for demonstrations, I'm just going to use 4 strings. And what you want to do is knot your ends Oh wait, I have 5 strands here. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to even it out and get one more strand of blue because I have 3 green and only 2 blue. I thought. Okay. Again, I'll just randomly cut an area of the blue yarn since it's like knotted. Like before, match up the ends, and then bring it all the way down to the other end, and trim it off. And then, after you get your desired yarn, that's how many ever strands you want, and whatever 2 colors you want. You can even use 3 or 4 colors. And what you do is you knot the end like this. It's kind of a little bit tricky. The hole wasn't very big because the thing is, you do not want to tie your knot too low. It's better to tie it about like this. That way you can make the length of your headband longer. Because the very first one I made the mistake of tying this knot a little bit too low, so the headband actually wound up being just a little bit, or almost too short for my head. But luckily the yarn stretches, so it's no big deal. What we're going to do is separate 2 colors. Put one color on one side of you and the other color on the other side. And you know, with the fishtail braiding, you take pieces from the back, right? Well, since the yarn doesn't have a back, you take it from the sides and bring it into the center. And the object is, you always want to have 3 pieces of yarn on each side. Like so. And just put 1 green strand on the blue side and 1 blue strand on the green side. You just keep going. You just keep doing that all the way down. Just like this. And now, the blue strands are on the opposite side of what they started on as with the green strands. You can do this with as many strands as you like, as I said, and when you get done braiding it to the end, tie another knot like this, and then if you need to trim it, go ahead and trim it to make it all even. But when you trim it, cut it to whatever the shortest piece of yarn is, so it looks nice and neat. And by taking the outside strands and doing the fishtail technique, she has something that looks like this after you've started it. And like I said before, you just go all the way down with it. I'm just going to stop right here for now, since I'm only showing you. And that's it. On how to make your own yarn headbands. You can use whatever color you like, as I said, and if you want to, you can put beads on the yarn. I tried to put beads on mine last night, on this one, right here, that I just finished, but I think the beads were too big because it wasn't working out, so I just left it as is. And honestly, I think it's pretty just like this because the blue yarn actually has silver tinsel braided into it. If you look closely, see that there? You see the silver tinsel? I think that's actually pretty as is. You can make these for any occasion or for just the hell of it. And if you want to do one for holidays, this one that I have here on Lucky, as you can see, is red, white, and blue, so it's perfect for 4th of July. Or any holiday like that, like, say, Arbor Day, Labor Day, or Veterans Day, as all of them celebrates the military and the troops. But then again, I might be wrong about either Arbor Day or Labor Day. I can't remember which one it is. But then again, I might be right on all of them, that they do have something to do with the military. Now, if you want to make your bow look thicker, just spread it like so. And there you go. I used 3 different colors on this one, as you can see. Hence the red, white, and blue, duh. Well, and that's it for this video. See you guys later. Subscribe, rate, and comment, please. Bye. Peace.